Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to another video. I know I have been sprinkling little tidbits about this podcast, Threads of Tenderness, that's coming out, and I am so excited to be sharing this journey with you all. I look forward to connecting with you all on a deeper level, pushing my YouTube channel forward, and getting to know you all on a different personal level. So I wanted to come on here and formally introduce myself for those who don't know me. For new visitors here, I am Danica. I'm a recent PhD graduate in clinical psychology. I specialize in forensic psychology, and right now I am doing a year-long fellowship in forensic psychology where I will earn my certification as a designated forensic psychologist. And that is something that's required in the state of Massachusetts. I don't even know where to start in terms of the origin of this podcast, the thoughts and feelings behind this podcast, but it is personal. And I think we share a lot of these personal experiences, these emotional experiences that we often don't do a good job talking about. So my hope for this podcast is that it's an extension of my YouTube channel. It's a way that we will dive deeper into important conversations about life, challenges, personal struggles, professional struggles, and so forth. I mean, the world really is our oyster. And one of my goals, this will forever be a lifelong goal, is to be able to inspire change, inspire vulnerability, inspire honesty. And I'm hoping that this podcast is just one mechanism for that. I'm really hoping to grow with you all, learn from you, and just develop this meaningful community through really meaningful conversation. And when I think of Threads of Tenderness, I think about sharing stories of fragility and resilience and showing how this common thread ties us together. And one of my hopes is really to display the rawness of pain, the rawness of emotions, sharing our most guarded experiences in a way that is unguarded, right? So we're letting down that guard. We're healing together by sharing these emotional experiences. And there is a personal goal behind this as well. The personal goal for me is discovering who I am. I am a recent graduate. I'm sort of unsure of what I want to do, who I am, right? Outside of this identity as a student. And when I say like I'm not sure about what I want to do, right? Like, yes, I have my degree in clinical psychology. I want to be a forensic psychologist, but that is such a broad field. And I'm also exploring a career that I'm passionate about, but also that helps me achieve a balance, right? So one thing in forensic psychology is like the report writing. The demand is very heavy. You're working early mornings, late nights. It's challenging, and it's in conflict with the life that I want to live and the values that I have. Another motivating pursuit behind this podcast is self-acceptance. I have done an amazing job absorbing all of this information about mental health, about well-being. I know the words, but I don't know the music, so to speak. So I'm good at applying some of this to my life, and there are areas that I still struggle. And my ability to implement these skills and practices, it waxes and wanes. There are some seasons of my life where I'm good. I am actively doing the things, feeling the things, etc. There are seasons where I am struggling. And quite frankly, this is a season for me. This is a season of growing pains, a season of transformation, a season of rediscovery. I love the idea of being able to have these long, unfiltered conversations with you all without that like added pressure of needing it to sort of come across a certain way or needing to edit the video in a way that's like aesthetically pleasing. Don't get me wrong, like I enjoy that stuff, but this is just meant to be us exposed, essentially. And so I think if you've ever felt stuck in life, you have this curiosity, you are going through challenges, then you've found the right place. This podcast is for you. So I'm really excited for this podcast to evolve, whether this podcast, the formatting will be through interviews, storytelling, what have you. I am just really excited to see how this sort of shapes out. So I'd love to hear from you on topics you'd like to hear about, things you're curious about, questions you might have, or even what you're going through. I welcome all of that. So stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you shortly.